Let's go. Air Jordan 20 through 7.
It's in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1, game 1. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Keller and Greg Anthony. It's the Toronto Raptors and the Orlando Magic. Take a look at the Magic. They come in as the 3rd seed, favored to win this series.
And while I expect them to win this game and potentially win big, this is a team that really plays well on their home court. And if they do that, they can really set the tone for this series.
Well, we'll see if they can capitalize. I mean, that's what you work hard all regular season for, is to have the advantage of game 1 in your build. I'm with you there. I think you got to give them the early nod as favorites.
Every possession counts. Let's go!
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. All fueled up.
We win the tip off. I gotta go against Terrence Ross. Wait, I'm not. You meant to let me press save for. Let's get it.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And a wide open look for Freak. No good from outside.
But I'm gonna get on defense.
Raptors leading by 4. And Joseph kicks to Ross. Now Joseph. Here's the floater. No good. Nice D from Bailey.
Call for the ball. Size him up. Then I'm gonna put him
from the way.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Here's Carroll following the basket by Freak. That's good.
He makes that shot.
Carroll's got his first 2 points.
And that's his go-to move right there in the low post.
Here's Bailey.
I'm gonna attack.
That's good, and the assist goes to Watson.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. He made it look easy that time.
We intercept the ball. As you know, I'm gonna call for it.
Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded.
You know I'm gonna pass it out. Ooh, I'm gonna size him
1:12
up.
left in the first quarter of the game. That's good.
Get that middle go green balloons. What I tell you?
And here are the Raptors now. Joseph dishes to Johnson. And Patterson kicks to Ross. Hero with a screen for Ross. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's Joseph following the basket by Freak. Joseph, the pass to Johnson. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. So for the Magic, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Vucevic. Jason Smith comes in for Aaron Gordon. And Fournier subbed in for Hezonja. 36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Ross, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Ross. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw good. Freak.
I'm gonna I'm gunning. Let's get it. I'm gonna shoot these free throws right here. I'll get the first one. Second one to go. Let's get it. Our game, baby. Let's get it.
Herb
Good.
Excellent at the free throw line.
The Raptors have gone just a shade under 50%.
I'm taking this lead by
5 of 11.
Come on, T-Ross. Cough that ball
Away.
up. Give me that.
And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's
And
got
I'm
it.
gonna pull up.
And it's
Cash
good
money.
off the glass. Freak's
Last
got
break
12
score.
in the
Last
game.
second shot. Let's get it. We up by 2. But they couldn't do nothing. Let's get it.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Magic out in front. They lead by... Recently, we sat down with Freak to discuss his NBA future as a free agent this offseason.
Let's get it.
Well, I'm not really focused on the future right now. You know, I'm just taking things one step at a time, believing it'll all work out in the end. But right now, I'm just focused on being the best team that I could be.
You know, Clark, it sounds like he hasn't ruled out the possibility of exploring his options.
And I'd agree with you, Kevin.
Let's get it. Come on, Kyler Harry. You can't fire me, dog. You cannot guard me, dog.
Really, it's always a positive when you can get some impact off your bench.
Always nice to have
You
firepower
cannot guard
coming
me,
from
dog.
reserves. And they've had firepower and then some.
Literally
So far.
on the program. Look at this shit.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Scola. And it's Johnson in at the 3.
I'm gonna call for a screen.
Here's Bailey, 5 to shoot.
He ain't got no defense.
Freak's got the first points up on the board
Let's
here
get
in the
it.
second quarter for the Magic. Raptors trail by 4.
Got it.
And
Let's
keeping
get
us
it.
updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets was superb. He dropped in 26 points,
money.
and there didn't seem to be much you could do to stop him, shooting efficiently from both the field and the
Let's
foul line.
get it.
He had a great game in all facets, and his coach called it a complete game of basketball. High praise to be sure, guys.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot. No doubt about it. When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Freak. 15 points, he's
Cash
contributed
money.
3
Let's
points
get
on the
it.
line.
Green release.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra
Let's
offense.
get it.
Vucevic checked in for Orlando. Oladipo comes in for Fournier. Scola, a screen on Oladipo. Doubled by Smith. And Scola, here we go now. There's the bucket, good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's
get it.
Bailey. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Lowry dishes to DeRozan. Scola, a screen on Oladipo. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Vucevic.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
First free throw is good. So for the Magic, Hezonja comes in for Jason
get it.
Smith, and it's Elfrid Payton in for Freak.
Time to turn up. Put me back in the game, coach.
Valanciunas hits them both.
Bird.
Now
Yeah.
Orlando. Group on the floor for Orlando.
You already know what
A
it
new group
is.
in now for the
Time
Raptors.
to turn up.
Patterson, he's checked in for Scola.
100,000.
Damari
50,
Carroll
100,000.
comes in for Johnson. Terrence Ross is checked in for
Man.
DeMar DeRozan. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
There we go. He can't get you.
Carroll kicks
he
to
can't
Ross.
get you. Ross, what you doing?
4 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get a shot. Joseph.
He ain't got no handles. He brick.
Offensive rebound. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
We're going to win this playoff.
Orlando leading by 7.
That's all you got to know. We're going to win this game.
27 seconds left here in the second.
My niggas about to start going hand.
Now here's Freak. D right on him.
Side out. Call for it back.
Puts up a 3.
Yes.
Rebounded by Valanciunas. Here's Joseph.
He can't shoot no threes.
Got it up.
He can't shoot no threes.
That misses. Would have kind of had it gone in. And so that's the end of the first half. Magic lead by 7. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline.
Let's get her.
Thank you, Kevin and Dwayne. A very tight game here. What's the #1 thing you need to do in the second half to try to get out ahead and break this thing open?
Well, #1 is we got to make sure we get in a defensive disposition. You know, right now we're kind of trading buckets. We're anticipating, putting them on the foul line. So we got to play from an anticipatory style of defense, whereas we're not reacting to where they have us on our heels.
Coach, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Let's get her. Scatter. Bang, bang. Like this.
Hey guys, let's settle down for a minute. Talk about that first half.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
This is the last game in my rookie season. Scott.
Orlando going with almost entirely new group here. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Hezonja comes in for Gordon. Bailey's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Watson in for Elfrid Payton. A new group in now for the Raptors. Patterson is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Johnson comes in for Luis Stoll. Terrence Ross is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry. Bailey in at shooting guard. Harris is out there with Hezonja. And it's Smith. And it's Watson in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
There's the foul. It's on Patrick Patterson. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And Orlando making a change here. Dedmon's checked in, and he gets it to go. 20 points for Freak.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And Joseph kicks to Johnson. Patterson, the screen. Ross with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Ross has got his third basket of the night.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have. He is setting this place on fire, fellas.
How did I pass?